Might have broke a window last night, I can't remember it.
Take 53.
Might have said some stupid shit, but you know what I mean, that shit.
Holy shit.
That shit. In your eyes, I know it's real.
Oh.
You fuck up, but what's the deal? I'll never change, I will remain sane for you.
Oh my, and you just got it? Oh my god.
Looking out the window of a country that I never been. I got 20 boys outside the club, so just let 'em in. In your eyes, I know it's real. You fuck up, but what's the deal? I'll never change, I will remain sane for you.
Now you can do rollerblades.
Yeah.
In your eyes, I know it's real.
Oh, found it.
We fuck up, but what's
I
the
hope you can,
deal?
whoever sees
In
this,
your
can see it.
eyes, I know it's real. We fuck up, but what's the deal? In your eyes, I know it's real. We fuck up, but what's the deal?
Picking my nose. I think the montage at the beginning is going to do a better job of explaining what the meaning of skateboarding is, more than I could put in words. Because there isn't like it's not like skating is meaningful. I think you make meaning out of the sport, just like with any other sport. Skateboarding provides lots of exercise, gives you a choice as to whether you want to do it with other people. That could be friends, or I guess people you meet at a skate park if you're lucky enough to live near one. And you can also just skate by yourself, which is mainly how I do it, because I have no other choice. Skating with other people, at least for me, really boosted my skill level. And it wasn't because of anything I was doing. It was the fact that you are surrounded by friends who care for and love you. And they want to see you succeed, even in something maybe as unimportant as skateboarding is, to know that they're with you, supporting you, grinding through it, maybe literally. Yeah, I knew you did a show. It's just such a great feeling, and everybody can get together and help each other out and improve. And everybody who starts skating has goals, maybe tricks that they want to accomplish. maybe just getting comfortable riding the board, maybe learning to ollie, learning to kickflip is a very popular one. And when you can share your goals with somebody, the chance of that goal actually occurring, I think, goes up by a lot. Because you're not keeping that idea and that goal inside of your head, even if you have it written down. Like I write down a lot of my goals, and a lot of people write down their goals. Sharing it verbally with somebody else and taking action to get that goal finished, and having somebody by your side to get it finished with somebody who can work on it with you, is a great feeling. It's awesome. It's like camaraderie. I think if you struggle with anxiety, skateboarding can help with that. You cannot talk to your skateboard and it cannot listen to you, but what it can do is get you out of your fucking head. Something where if you deal with very bad anxiety is hard to do. But the focus that skateboarding takes, no matter what level of skateboarding you are at on your personal timeline, whether you're down here just starting, trying to ride, or you're up here trying to do nollie 360 hard flips down a fucking stair set or something. It takes so much focus that you can't waste energy on being anxious. And so skateboarding just alleviates problems from your mind and forces you to focus on the present. And it's wonderful. It's done wonders for me. And I've seen other videos on YouTube as well, of people talking about how skateboarding gets them out of their comfort zone, maybe socially, like Johnny Geiger. He has a video on the social anxiety that he faces and how he still skates through it. And so I think it's a great thing that there is a sport where you can get out of your head.
I think this is a dumb statement on my end. Every sport gets you out of your head. That's the purpose.
One of my favorite things so far that skateboarding has provided me is not necessarily looking back on memories, but creating memories and being aware of that while I'm spending time with friends or learning new tricks and struggling and eating shit either by myself or with a friend. Those memories are great. Those memories show just how much perseverance you need to skateboard. And I think when you have perseverance, or really any character trait in one part of your life, it can start to translate into other parts of your life. So if you learn to persevere through skateboarding, you can also learn to persevere through anything. Not anything. Maybe school, which stereotypically is something that skaters struggle with. To learn how to persevere and drive through a problem, no matter how much dog shit you're eating. It's great. When you are skating, you're sticking to goals. You have a goal in mind. I'm going to do this. And you focus. And nothing happens for hours and days and weeks until it happens. Hang on, that was fucking weak. Watch this. Until it happens. There really is no build up in skateboarding. You just practice and you can't do the trick that you're trying to do for days, and then it just happens, and then it starts getting more and more and more and more consistent, and then you just have it down. Not being able to land a trick potentially for weeks or months and then just getting it consistently afterward. Again, teaches perseverance, and it shows people that sometimes you don't get immediate gratification for the work that you're putting in. You don't, just because you're putting in a lot of work, just because you skated for 3 hours and you tried the same trick for 3 hours does not mean you're landing that fucking trick, right? Just because you've put in 4 college applications does not mean that you're going to get applied to any of them. That doesn't mean that you stop, though. Just because you can't land that trick yet, just because you haven't found a college to apply to yet, doesn't mean you should stop, because eventually you do get it, and you get it consistently. Might be on the 6th month of you trying that trick, might be on the 8th or 9th time of you applying to that college, and then you get it. Perseverance, baby. Something I like about skateboarding that I haven't found in many other sports is going at your own pace. I'm a very competitive person against myself. I'm not very competitive with other people. Being able to grow at your own speed, I think, is a great thing. You don't have any pressure to compete with anybody else. You can grow as fast as you want or as slow as you want. The only thing stopping you from growing is yourself and how much time you put into the sport. And so that sense of control is awesome. And it seems like I read everything on my note card. I want to say thank you to Owen and Samson and Leland and Hayden and Matthew and Noah for letting me use their pictures and videos today. Not just today, but for this video. I've built memories with all of them, and those memories will continue with me as I grow in the future. They will continue with them as they grow in the future. So those memories, those clips and pictures that I showed at the beginning of the video show something as simple as this object, this metal and wood and paint and grip tape, dirty grip tape that I need to clean. Something as simple, what I was saying, something as simple as those materials, that wood, that metal, the grip tape, the glue, the paint, provides all 5 of those things. If you are watching this and you haven't skateboarded before, I suggest, if you have the time, which can take months, to pick up the hobby. It's a fun hobby. You get exercise, get out of your own head. You can really bond with people, and it teaches you how to persevere through problems and how to accomplish goals and how to set goals. Thank you if you made it this far.
Oh.